Yo, what's good, hot peppers? Have you guys ever seen a dual PC setup that both contain an RTX 3080 graphics card? The most overkill setup for literally one game only, Call of Duty. Okay, but in all seriousness, that is the only game I'll upload, but I wanted to future-proof myself for the next maybe 8 years average. I know that sounds absurd, but you're about to witness me rebuilding my best gaming setup to date, along with an explanation of why I bought two 3080 graphics cards. My setup currently looks quite the same, but it's a lot better than before, so quite a little bit of new additions to the setup. Also show off some small tricks on the cable management and device placements with an overview of what specs I have, including the quick time lapse of me building both PCs. So fun fact, this whole entire recording is from November and December of 2020. So yes, I'm a bit late on this video, but God, this video took forever to record. It nearly took me a week, so maybe not a week, maybe like 45 days to put this all together. And honestly, could have finished this a lot sooner if the recording wasn't in the way. So for this video, to make things quick, short, straight to the point, very informative, I'll be commentating over all the stuff I captured. So yes, I'm talking to the camera, trying to explain what I'm doing. But later on, I realized in the recording, or at least after as I speak, that it's a lot better if I just didn't drag you guys on for a very long journey. Which means I'm hoping by the time I finish this video, it's under 10 minutes long, and all the specs I have will be down in the description below in case if you guys missed it in the video. But as you're watching the progression here, you'll see on the boxes which part I'm putting in. So you're basically getting an idea of the specs and the exact model number. And guys, real quick, allow me to just thank you guys for the amount of incredible support from the Twitch streams, the YouTube videos, all the hot peppers smashing that like button, coming back for future videos and Twitch streams, and the fact that I'm able to build my dream PC setup and produce top tier content for you guys. It's truly an honor, and I cannot wait. I cannot stress this enough. I cannot wait on what more I can produce. So again, thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. So anyways, when it comes to building a dual PC setup, there must be a purpose behind it. And with the most popular question you guys are probably going to ask is, why do you need two PCs when you already have one PC that has a 3080? So for any rookies out there, having one PC for recording, editing, or streaming leaves the PC or the other PC having the ability to focus strictly on the game you're playing and nothing else like streaming or recording. Now you probably thought to yourself, well, why buy two 3080s in a dual PC setup? Like, that's unnecessary. Yes and no. You may be correct in some cases, but remember, my main reason was to future-proof myself, and if other games are GPU intensive, I can still rely on my dual PC setup. And who knows, if Call of Duty starts to even get more GPU intensive, I'll be future-proof again for the next 8 years average. So your next question could probably be, how does dual PC gaming setup work? My brain hurts. How do you record on your other PC? So if you're a console gamer, think of it like this. Your gaming PC is basically your console. So if you recorded on the console before, it works just as the same format. So basically the way I designed this setup was to have the same format as how I did on the console, making it easier for myself to understand. And as you guys know, I'm a content creator and streamer myself. I would want to record videos and stream at the same time. Doing one PC by itself with all the work doesn't allow me to capitalize on my frames that well as it would with a dual PC. And speaking of frames, if you guys want to see the settings video for Cold War, let's smash 300 likes on this video and I will release my settings video for my PC. But I'll give you guys the best optimization for your settings to maximize your frames, because there's some people out there that actually don't know how to maximize their potential on their graphics cards, their motherboards, all that crazy stuff. So I will make sure I'll be able to cover that for you guys. And of course, if you're on console, don't worry. I'll help you guys out on audio, sensitivity, brightness, colorblind settings, and all that good stuff. It'll be a video you guys would learn a lot from. So as far as FPS goes, this is what I currently get on my 3080. Yes, that is 300 plus frames. But right now, I have to count my frames because of the Elgato 4K screen tearing above 240 FPS. Elgato, if you're watching this, listen. Bring out something even better than the 4K utility, please. Or I don't know, maybe upgrade the program. I don't know. All the extra utensils outside of the gaming PC costed more than $5,000, but the dual gaming PCs alone costed roughly $5,000. Last question I would probably get asked a lot from you guys is, how does the audio routing work on the dual PC setup? Well, everything is functioned through my Go XLR Mini. I highly suggest investing into these things for a dual PC setup. And of course, you guys are going to see the Go XLR Mini later in the video. It splits my audio into the streaming and gaming PC. And yes, I listen with earbuds because headsets are just really uncomfortable on the head when your ears get hot, or when you're sweating, or when you just got out of the shower. You know, if you're in just a really hot, closed-in room. You also probably noticed in the video, I bought a USB switch selector, one keyboard to switch easily between both PCs instead of having an extra keyboard on the desk. So I hope I covered everything. So here's a couple of footages of my old previous setup. The progression over the years is remarkable. It definitely had a glow up, and you guys can see the mold on the carpet floor because I would wear shoes on carpet. So sorry, mom. But thankfully, it's not as horrifying anymore, and we got wooden floors. So now we carry on to the actual setup of what it is currently looking like today. So also keep in mind, there has been a few adjustments to the setup after the time lapse a few months back. All right, yo, what's good, hot peppers? In today's video, I'm gonna be showing around my gaming setup. And as you guys saw earlier in the video, I was showcasing what I was doing with all the PC setup stuff, combining it together and building the 3080. So now I'm gonna show you guys the whole entire room, give you a proper setup so you guys get an idea of like how I be living and how I be creating content and all the stuff behind the scenes. So let's get into it. So first, futon. This is what I sleep on. Got the sheets over it. I literally sleep on this every single day. I don't sleep on anything else. There's no bed downstairs or whatever. And then we got the sword flag on here in the background of the streams. The chains, the lanyards, all that good stuff. On the right, we got the G.Skill tower. Shout out G.Skill, code Zephy at checkout. All right, just always make sure you use that code, all right? And then we have all the shaker cups to line up here. We have about 19 of them, actually 18. One's coming in right now. My favorite flavor by far, strawberry banana, because this goes well with water and milk. So it's a double combo. You don't mix it with water and milk, but it just tastes good for either or. And then we got the fridge over here. We got the little bit alcoholic drinks and G.Skill cans. We're not gonna get into that though. We got the acoustic panels. They don't really work that well for the other side of the room, but it's just really nice for the aesthetic appeal. And then on the wall here, we have myself, Soar, and then the Day of the Dead. I kind of made it a theme as like Soar in the middle and then like a king and queen type of thing. So I thought it was like a cool concept. So then we have the dresser, obviously. There's clothes, some junk over here, and then my shoes. I don't have that much of a strong shoe game. He does though. Not me, cameraman does. Cameraman Jake. So, a lot of slippers. I wear slippers all the time because they're comfy. But anyways, let's get into the setup, what you guys been waiting for. So let's start off from left to right. I'm basically have my friend kind of living with, but he has his setup here. I'm gonna move this out of the way real quick. I kind of helped him out, kind of did the cable management, so it's like kind of clean and whatnot, kind of organized. Did a decent job with it. But over here, this is where the master's at, you know what I'm saying? So the Vertigear chair, this is actually really comfortable. A little bit pricey, but shout out Vertigear one time. It's a really comfortable chair. So we sit down here, we get an overview of the setup. We have the DBX mic preamp processor. This is really nice. It makes the mic quality sound really good. So in my videos, I don't sound as much as a bitch as I do in this video. So I made it, make sure it just sounds smooth. Triple monitor setup, obviously, with the monitor stand, has really nice aesthetic appeal. You have less cable management to worry about, and they're all three are 144 hertz monitor, so I'm definitely upgrading the middle one to get a 280 hertz. We have the Vermillion keyboard, really nice aesthetic appeal. There's no LED lights, see like all these foreign letters, and it just looks beautiful, man, honestly. And then the Logitech G502 mouse, the G Model O, space mouse pad, kind of fit the Soar theme along with the controller. And then the Stream Deck, and then we have the Go XLR Mini. This is really helpful when it comes to dual PC setups. My water jug when I get thirsty mid streams. And then the mic, we have a AT2035 mic, Audio Technica. It's really smooth. And then the 4K Brio if I ever want to free cam anything on my setup, or at least show on stream. And up here we have the ring light, the Sony a6000 camera. Works just as a charm. It's really smooth on streams. So now on for the cable management. As you can see, iPhone charger in the middle to keep my iPhone charged at all times, even though it looks like some dog bit it. We're not gonna talk about that though. You can showcase a little bit under the setup here, the cable management. It's not the best, but from where I'm sitting right now, it looks really clean. And then on top of that, on the bottom left, it's the cable that runs through the whole entire setup. Two of the cables there, I probably should, I don't know if that's a good idea or bad idea, but also an Ethernet cable to my voice setup. I'm going up here, which is the router and the modem. Now I know a lot of people are gonna say like, oh Zephy, you have a Nighthawk gaming router. What's good with that Net Duma? You know, you getting easy lobbies? No. If you know the problem with Cox cable, I had this for about 2 to 3 years now. So having this allows me to have the best top router in the industry. At least top 5, maybe, at least my opinion. And if you guys want to accuse me for it, whatever. You know, I will play in anyone's lobbies, and I will do whatever I can to top leaderboard, top frag. But yeah, so cable management for this, not the best, and you can tell like these are kind of just, I don't know, I try to blend it in with the walls, but it is what it is. Top here is the streaming PC, and then the bottom is the gaming PC. So if we can just turn them on real quick. Usually the top one is just all white, and the bottom one is like flashy red, kind of like of a Stranger Things type of vibe. For this door, we're not gonna enter there because this is the bathroom. Literally had to move some stuff out of the way for the setup video, and just be able to throw it into the bathroom here. So there's a lot of G.Skill stickers and whatever company that I bought from, I throw it in here. The store logo on top, you know, gotta let them know. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys want to see the specs, they will be in the bottom of the description below. There's a lot to cover on it, and I'm pretty sure you guys already seen the early part of the video where I was building the PC, so you guys probably saw the box and the model numbers of each part getting put together. If you guys want to see a settings video, let me know down in the comments, and also if we can smash 300 likes on this video, I'll drop it literally this week. So if you guys want to see that, let me know. Alright, other than that, hope you guys do enjoy this video. Once again, drop a like and subscribe if you guys are new. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.